Hi there, and welcome to Thoughts Over Coffee, giving you the time and the space to think and connect with others. So if you've got 5 minutes, welcome and join us for today's video, which I call Save to Draft. So how many times do you see something on social media or get an email, be it at work or at home, and you look at it and you read it and it really sets the emotions flying? You think, how can they write such a thing? And that's aimed at me, and it's aimed at me personally. How many times do you see that? I bet it's a lot more than you're actually thinking. But how many times do you react to it? How many times do you then sort of type in a response, send it, and 5 minutes later only think, I wish I hadn't sent that. What have I done? I shouldn't have done that. So today we're going to talk about something called Save to Draft. I've done this a number of times myself, where I've actually responded directly to an email, sent it, and then realised I shouldn't have actually done that. So Save to Draft is a quite simple concept. All it is, it's about reflecting and not reacting. So if you get that piece of social media, if you get that email, actually it's okay to type a response, but don't send it. That is the Save to Draft bit. Walk away from it. Come back in about 30 minutes time and reflect. And then how many times, I bet you it will be nearly 100%, that you walk back and you go, do you know what? That is not as bad as it was when I first read it. Sometimes it's the nuances of the words that are used. Sometimes you'll think, actually, that's aimed at me. And it isn't. It's something general. And actually, sometimes the words are misconstrued. And it is just the way that the words are written. So the key here is don't react, reflect is the first part. And actually, if you really want to type a response, do it, but save it to draft. And the reason for this is quite simple. When the emotion kicks in, it's really, really hard for you to think logically. And this is the same in any emergency situation. If you think about it, you get into an emergency situation, what happens? The emotion kicks in, the adrenaline's pumping. It's exactly the same when you're reading something which you think is aimed at you and it gets your emotions going. You can't think logically. And if you can't think logically, there is no way that you are going to put in a response which is going to be logical. And unfortunately, that response is going to be full of emotion. And that is then the catalyst for an explosion within the social media or email part. So today, very, very simple. I'll come back to it again in just 1 second, but thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you're loving this, please hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget, we're available on your favorite podcast provider. So thank you for joining us on there if you're listening to us. But don't forget, today, Save to Draft. Reflect, do not react. Thanks very much. See you soon in the next video. Bye.